Hey you guys, I was searching on Pinterest. I was looking for stuff for my grimoire to do a Yule spread, and I stumbled across this little spread from the Curious Cardslinger, and it was so simple and it was so to the point. I freaking loved it, so I wanted to share it with you guys. And I figure I'd go ahead and pull a Yule energy reading for us today with this Yule spread. I'll go ahead and link it below and write it out as well, just in case you don't have Pinterest or you don't want to go clicking around. I'll write it out as well because it's super simple, right? So it's release, increase, decrease, induce, celebrate, activate. Simple, right? What to let go of, what needs more energy, what needs less energy, what do we need to bring in, where are we showing the gratitude, what energy we need to call in for the season. So it's like basic Becky, and I freaking love it because I've seen so many that are just so complicated, and I was just gonna make my own, and then I saw this one and I was like, yes, because I can't remember which one I did last year. I'm sure it's in my book, but I was lazy and I didn't want to go looking for it, so I was just perusing Pinterest, because why not, you know what I mean? So anyway, let's do this. I'm excited. I have my Druid Craft deck, which I just trimmed to where it's nothing, because I had it where it still had the stuff at the bottom, but I was totally over it. I was over it for real. So let's get it going. All right. All right. We got a little lanyard card that wanted to come out, so I did that too. There we go again, looking in the wrong place. Let's try to get it together, Danny. Okay. So what do we need to release? What do we need to let go of? So here we have the King of Pentacles. You know, as funny as it is, the first thing that pops into my head is like, he's pretty freaking sure of himself. Like, maybe we need to learn a few more lessons and not be a little sure of ourselves. Because, you know, the King of Pentacles usually has his shit together, right? He's got everything that he needs. He's got an ample amount. He's got enough for everybody else. But what I feel like we need to let go of is that kind of smugness that we have about our situation. I know sometimes I have a tendency of being like, I got it together right now. I am good, right? And that's never really true. We all know we always got shit to work on. Always. So I feel like in this coming Yule, let's kind of drop that I'm going to hold my shit together and just kind of be open to learn, be open to bring in new things, be open to let go of stuff that we maybe thought we had under control. Let's like really take a look at the truth of the things. Increase. What needs more energy? So this is funny because I just pulled my card of the year for 2019 because I'm about to do my bullet journal. I'll probably do a video showing my setup and stuff. But my card of the year, this bad boy right here, the King of Swords. So what needs more energy? Maybe your responsibilities. For me, I get it, yo. I get it. With the depth year coming, I feel like this is a good energy to be in because I do need that discipline, right? I need the discipline to really get in there, dig deep, organize my shit, not only my mind, but my finances, my home, my priorities in life. Like, it really has to get on point. So I feel like what needs to increase is this discipline, this action, this really being authoritative and sticking to your guns, because anybody who's doing the depth year with me will know, like, it's gonna take some tough love for ourselves to really get through this and really evaluate what we need and what we don't need, right? So there we go. Okay, what's next? Less energy. This is hilarious. Okay, so this is definitely has a lot to do, or bringing in this energy with people who are going to be doing this depth year, you guys. What needs less energy? We have the Ace of Cups. Like, you don't need everything. You don't need to fill it up. It doesn't need to be overflowing. It's just fine to be full. Right? It doesn't need to be overflowing. It doesn't need to be all the new things, rushing into stuff, having that spontaneity, like, oh, I should try this. Let's buy everything we need. Let's get everything we need and just go for it. And then it falls away because the passion dies and you're left with all kind of stuff that you're never going to use again. You know what I mean? So let's decrease that need to fill and to overflow our cups in the coming solstice and season. Okay. Bringing in. What are we bringing in? We have the Five of Wands. I love this Five of Wands because of this little chicken right here minding its own business. Like, there's a lot of shit going on right here. This chicken's like, I'm just gonna eat and walk away. Okay, so what are we bringing in? I feel like this Five of Swords, like, we are bringing in sort of like a mindful conflict, right? Like, you're really going to have to work some stuff out. But I think even more so, this is about a change. We're bringing in a change in I guess almost like in your status, right? Like, you have, I say you, we, whatever, have this status right now where we feel like it has to be filled with things or with stuff, or we have to be high on this totem pole. We have to have all the followers. We have to have these likes. We have to have these views. People need to like us. People need to, like, we're building and building and building this like high status where we feel like we have to be at. But I feel like that needs to change. I feel like all this passion that we have is sort of for the wrong things, and we kind of need to reevaluate that and bring in a change, right? We need to kind of remove these things and kind of shut off that ego and shut off that little monster in the back of your head that's constantly telling you what you need to do, and kind of throw that out the window. Get that inner conflict out. Okay, what is next? Celebrate. To show gratitude. Okay. We have the Strength card. I really like this for showing gratitude. Like, we always doubt ourselves so much, right? Like, we're constantly, if not speaking it aloud, thinking it, we're constantly putting ourselves down. I'm never going to be able to do this. It's going to be so hard. I just can't, blah, blah, blah. We have all these things that we're saying, but we're way stronger than we give ourselves credit for. It's all about these small victories and being grateful for the strength that we do have. Whether that be, I stood up for myself today, or maybe I ate healthy today, or maybe I went out for a walk in nature today, or it could be anything. Like, showing that gratitude for the little strengths that we have to get to our goals, or to get to where we want to be as a person, maybe spiritually, physically, mentally, whatever. I feel like we need to celebrate our little victories, our little feats of strength that we show every single day. I think that's what needs to be celebrated. Okay, activate. Energy to call in. Oh, I like this. We have the Three of Cups. Again, like this, I don't know, maybe it's because that's where my head is. Like I said, I'm about to start my bullet journal. I'm about to start, you know, prepping for this depth year. So I feel like that energy, because so many people are in this right now, I think this is why this is pulling so much of those vibes in, these feels in for this Yule spread. Because what better to call in than collaboration, than to celebrate together, doing this together. A culmination of so many thoughts and ideas and so many ways to do things, so many ways to think about things, and we're doing this together, right? Like everybody's might be different, but it's about that single purpose that's really important. So I really love that. Like, call that in. If you ever feel like you're by yourself, like you don't know what to do, like you're alone and you're sad, or things do get hard, know that you have people around you that are willing to help, that are willing to listen, that are willing to give you some advice. Even if you don't take it, it's about the exchange of energy. It's about the exchange of thoughts and ideas. And even though you might not take someone's advice, it may prompt you to do something else or something different, or give you an idea of how to arrange it to where it's to your benefit. You know what I mean? So I really love that. I really do. And my little Lanyap card, the one that flew out, again, it just flows with this whole depth year theme and this coming into Yule. You know, we're going to be doing this, you know, at the beginning, really, part of this season. So anyway, there's a lot of preparation going on right now. And I feel like that's what it's talking about. Like, get the work done. Put your ducks in a row. You know, it's time to move forward. Get what you need. Get rid of what you don't need. Create the things that you want to see. Make lists. Prepare. Get it done. So yeah, so that was so fun, you guys. And look, I'm going to pop this up on the screen. If you guys want to take a little picture. But like I said, I'll have it below. So you can see it, as well as the link to Pinterest. So I just thought that was really fun. I really liked this spread. I think I'm going to take a little snapshot and write it down, and kind of go a little more in depth with this for myself. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps me out. If you want to join in our conversations, or you need to find me, you got questions, pop some comments below. Let me know if you do this spread. If you do, tag me. I would love to see what yours has, you know, come up with. And yeah, there are links below to my Instagram and Facebook. And if you'd like to support this channel, there are many ways to do so below. So thank you again for watching, you guys. I'll be back soon. Much love. Bye.